How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory career mode. And before we do get into anything, I want to once again thank you guys for all the support that you gave on the last episode. The YouTube sub boxes have been a little bit iffy as of recent, but you guys still are showing some insane support on this series. Currently, I'm recording this video as the last episode is on over 90 likes, which is just insane. And that's in under 15 hours. I just can't thank you guys enough. I did get a lot of comments as well, so it's going to be a very eventful episode. We're going to be getting right into the transfers, trying to make some very good ones at that, and seeing what we can do. Bjorn Bergman Sigurdsson, I think his name is. I do remember him very vaguely. I don't really remember him too much, though. The good thing about this guy is 9k wages a week. He could be a very, very affordable player. The main reason that I want to try and get this guy really is trying to rekindle his form from when he was a bit of a wonder kid back in the day. And we will go ahead and make an offer of Tyler Walker plus 200,000. Another player that was suggested is this guy, who I haven't actually heard of before, but apparently I think he plays for, I really can't get this wrong because this will probably annoy a lot of Dutch fans if I do. Ajax, I think he plays for Ajax. If he plays for PSV, I'm literally going to get slaughtered. He plays for one or the other anyway, and this guy apparently is a very good talent. He is actually going to be a little bit too expensive for us at the moment, though. Someone that was suggested that looks like a fantastic player and could be the ideal replacement, really, for Frankham is Ander Kappa. The good thing about this guy is he is very well rounded. He's got great stats across the board. And he's got 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot. And just like Frankham, can play both right mid and right back. I know Callum Kennedy isn't worth that much, but I'm going to go ahead and offer him plus 1 million and see what happens. The issue really with people saying that I should go for Lee Lucas is I don't have a full scout report on him yet. I do know he's glitched, but I feel like it's a huge risk to take. It really is. And I don't really know if we can afford him, to be honest. I'll try and go ahead and offer him a contract. And it looks like we can afford him, so I will offer him a contract. But again, I'm very skeptical about this one. We've got another transfer offer for Adam Armstrong, this time from Brighton. But this guy is irreplaceable. He's scored 14 goals already this season. He's been absolutely fantastic. And for 4 million, that is just, honestly, that is just an absolute insult. The fact that he's only worth that much is just pathetic, really. I'm going to reject all offers and disallow future offers because he's going to be staying at the club. I am still waiting for the confirmation of the sale of Pickford, and once we get that, we're going to be having a whale of a time, really. You'll see why in a minute. He has gone to Rotherham United for 1.6 million. And does that mean that we're going to be bringing back the legend himself, Roy Silva? This is a big moment. We're going to go and search for him, and we will make an offer as well. I just can't believe this. I can't. I have no words. So Roy Silva, unfortunately, won't be returning to the club. He won't be making an emotional return. He will be staying at Eibar because clearly they don't want to sell him. They've just got him, and they want to give him a full season. So that really is gutting. I've got to be honest. Yeah, you see, the issue with Lee Lucas as well is that he feels like he's a top player at his current club. He doesn't obviously realise that we're going to get promoted anyway, so we're going to be on the same level as Swansea. But even still, maybe that's a sign that I shouldn't be signing this guy anyway, because he is quite expensive as it is. So really right now that we've sold Jordan Pickford for 1.6 million, look how much that's taken our budget up by. On the weekly wages, we now have 75,000 to spend. Ideally, we could go in for all of these players, I think. I just need to work this out because I'm terrible at maths. Yeah, we could go in for all 4 of these players. If we really wanted to, we could literally just go ahead and say, yep, all of these players can join the club. Although I have to say, come on now. Andre Gray, 30 grand a week. That is a lot of money. Joe Newell, though, I think would be a very good signing, to be honest. I think I will just go ahead and accept him because that only takes it down by 7,000. And he will be our next signing. He will be coming to AFC Wimbledon for next season. Hopefully haven't made much of a mistake there. But then we've got 3 players left over that we could all go ahead and sign. But once again, I'm going to leave it just in case something big comes up at the end of the transfer window. So finally, out of all the transfer offers we've made, I've finally found him. We're going to have to offer a lot more. Currently, Walker is worth 700,000, I believe. And yes, he is. So 700,000. They've offered 1.1 million. If we go ahead and offer... let me see here. Maybe 500,000. Maybe they will accept it. So there you have it. George Frankham will be leaving the club. So it was a good idea to go and get Joe Newell. He will be replacing him for next season. And there you go. Frankham is joining Preston. It is pretty sad, to be honest, the way his career did end. He had an injury for about 8 months. He was out for a lot of last season, and now he's going to be leaving the club. So I'm going to go ahead and make some new offers after a lot of thought for Andre Gray and also Rohan Ince. Don't get me wrong, he will be a good signing if we can get him on 25 grand a week, but it's still a lot of money. I think it's a bit of an overspend, to be honest, but you know... all pre-contracts are good signings because you can then sell them on if they don't work out. I will once again make another offer though for Kemar Roofe, and I will go ahead and offer James Baxendale. And to be honest, James Baxendale, how much is he worth? He's worth 600,000. So if we go ahead and offer maybe 800,000, 700,000, maybe that'll be enough to sign him. This is a tough one. Do I sign Kaka Nikolic? I can barely pronounce his name, although I think I aced it there. No, but in all seriousness, 20 grand a week, is it going to be worth it? I mean, we could get him, and then maybe we could get someone like Rohan Ince, and then that would be pretty much our pre-contract business done. But again, 72 overall at the age of 26, it seems like a lot for 20 grand a week. We're now going to be having a game against bottom of the table Birmingham City. I just want to see what fixtures we do have in this window because I may actually play this game. And that is exactly what I will do. Instead of simming it like I usually do, I'm going to go ahead and play this game, set up the team, and hopefully we get a good result that way. And this will be the side that we will go with for this Birmingham game in the Championship. It is a pretty strong lineup, I have to admit. In fact, I think it is our strongest side, apart from Chilwell at left back. We've got a very good team, and I've just got to hope, really, that I don't regret playing this match instead of simming it. Because I know that if we sim it, we get a guaranteed win, but where's the fun in that? Really not the best game so far, considering we're playing 24th in the league. That is just embarrassing. We need to make sure that we can defend this, though, because the cross is imminent. And it's a decent one into the middle. It's a good block by Lockyer, though. But it is going to be a corner. And you know what they say about that. We can put it into the box. And it's a good opportunity. Armstrong getting a good cross in. And a really good header by Lockyer, who does end up putting it into the back of the net. I would be lying if I said I wasn't starting to get worried that we weren't scoring. Or at least creating some chances against bottom of the league. But there you have it. It was only going to be a matter of time before we scored. Inside again. So Gleeson, who has a shot. We need to clear it. And we do. Only as far as Lee Novak again. Oh my god. Wow, that was way too close. That could have been the equaliser in this game. We need to make sure that we do defend well against them in this final few minutes of this game. And that is a really good save by Sears. He's going to be he's going to be very busy, I think, in these last few minutes. And we'll get it inside. And again, it's going to be Ayama turning his man and having a shot. And it's just wide of that post. That could have been a really, really important goal for us. And now it's going to be a corner here. We're going to play this one short again, like we did for the first goal. See what we can do from this. I see a bit of space, to be honest, on the edge of the box. Maybe we can have a crack with Armstrong. Oh, what a goal by Adam Armstrong. This guy is just scoring some absolute belters. And that one is no different. What a goal that is. That is going to be Adam Armstrong at his best. Surely that is going to win us the game. What a bit of magic that is. When I need a goal, when I need to shore up a result, this guy always pops up with a goal. And that is a fantastic finesse shot. What a goal by Adam Armstrong. Rees has lost it. It's going to be Gleeson. And inside again and again. And I guess it's fair to say that that Armstrong goal was crucial, really, in this result. Because had we not have scored that goal, that probably would have been one of the unluckiest draws that we would have ever got. They did try and get back into the game late on, but it's to no avail. We end up getting the 3 points in this game. And Adam Armstrong, just all hail Adam Armstrong. What a fantastic player he is. Absolute banging goal, and to be honest, Tom Lockyer played just as well. They both had very, very good games, and overall we did deserve the win. West Brom also lost to Hull City as well, which means that we are now drawn at the top of the table. And that is just incredible. We're on the same goal difference. And we are on the same points as West Brom. We've really brought it back. We do have a transfer offer accepted though, and it is going to be for Kemar Roofe. I've offered 700,000 plus Baxendale. Is he a player that we really need? I mean, Kemar Roofe would be a good signing, don't get me wrong. But we've got a lot of midfielders, and I don't know. I guess strengthening the side can't be a bad thing. But we will offer him a contract and see if he does accept it. So now we have 3 pre-contract offers accepted. One for Lee Lucas, who we still don't know his full stats, although I did show you earlier what his stats could be like. I've got a feeling this guy is pretty good. You look at the wages though, and you think, what do we really need? We've got players that could potentially be leaving, and the one thing that I have noticed this season is the spine of our squad, especially our DMs, our central midfielders. They're not as strong as they could be, and especially when we get to the Premier League, we do need that extra bit of quality. It's just really difficult. Do I go ahead and sign Lee Lucas? Okay, right. So we're looking at his stats now. We've got a bit of a better idea of what his stats are. Jesus. I mean, look at his physicals. They just look insane. His mental attributes are good as well. He looks good all round, doesn't he? Oh, it's just so difficult because I just don't know if it's going to be worth it or not. Oh, you know what? Sod it. I'm just going to sign him, really. I just can't be bothered just waiting around saying, oh, he might be worth it. He might not be worth it. We had a look at his stats. He is a good player. He's very good physically. We know he's a glitch player, and he is a glitch player in this career mode. We're just going to go ahead and welcome Lee Lucas to the club, and he will be our 3rd signing of this window. It's difficult, really, because we have a lot of right midfielders and left midfielders, but I feel like this guy could be a cutting edge above the rest, and I think I will sign him from Oxford United. He's got a lot of hype around him, and I think he will be a good player. Oh, poor Baxendale. He's gone all the way from League 2 with us, all the way up to the Championship, and now he's back to League 2 again with Oxford. That is just so sad. He's been a good servant to the club. He's scored a few really good goals as well, and important ones at that. But looking at Kemar Roofe, he is a serious improvement. He is very, very good, well-rounded, to be honest. He's very good physically, and he's very good in his skill attributes as well. Very, very nice. We're going to be training the same players again. People have asked me to train Pacini, and eventually I will get round to training him. But I am training these players, and this is exactly why for the time being. We get some growth there with Jara. Or Yara, I should say. I've never called him Jara. Why did I start calling him that? So Yara's up to a 64. He's growing very well. So well, in fact, that he's up by plus 10 already this season, which is just crazy. Holy crap. He's on 40 grand a week, but we've just... Oh my god. We just signed someone who's worth 13.5 million for 40 grand a week. And I was trying to sign players on 30 grand a week, like Andre Gray, who's 73 rated and worth 2 million. This guy's worth 13 million. He's obviously at least 80 rated then. I literally can't believe that. He's already at least 80 rated. Being worth 13 million, that is just crazy. I think we're going to end off this episode right here though. And if you have enjoyed this episode of this career mode, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. We may not have brought back the legend himself, Roy Silva, but we will save that for another time. Because obviously Ibar just don't want to sell him. They're not even letting me make an offer for him. But in this episode alone, we have signed quite a lot of players. We have brought in Lee Lucas, who's worth £13.5 million on a pre-contract deal. 40 grand a week, and we're getting him on a free. It's just, I thought that Orsic was a good deal, but to be honest, Lee Lucas on a pre-contract, I think that's even better. Pickford ended up leaving the club. He joined Rotherham United. We currently still have 10 grand a week on the wages, which is just mind-blowing, to be honest. We still have 10 grand a week to spend on a possible pre-contract, or unless we sell some more players, we could get a bit more than that. And if you have any players that you want me to sign, do let me know in the comments down below. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.